The 2022 Arizona Cardinals training camp is fully underway with a lot of different storylines coming out of the Arizona Cardinals camp. I am very excited for football season to come back, but there's one player specifically that I'm very excited to see in 2022. What's going on, Arizona sports fan family? Appreciate you guys for stopping by. Definitely do me one huge favor. Smack that like button and subscribe for more Arizona Cardinals content. Follow me on all my social platforms. Everything should be in the description below. One last thing is we have a huge giveaway happening on the Arizona sports fan. It has to do with giving away regular season tickets. If you want more information about it, I'm going to go ahead and leave it in the description below so you can take a look at that video in terms of what you need to do. Now, let's go and just jump right into the topic here. The player that I'm very excited about and seeing what he could do for the Arizona Cardinals in the 2022 season is none other than Trey McBride, quarterback out of Colorado State. Now, I know I said that I wasn't very excited about these draft picks coming into the 2022 season, but honestly, it kind of got me a little juiced looking at his highlights. Now, I get it, highlights are highlights, but this is kind of a perfect storm for Trey McBride to really start doing something for the Arizona Cardinals this year. Now, if you don't know what is happening currently right now, Max Williams has been put on the PUP list. I believe he's got a knee injury. I don't think he's starting off training camp. I'm not sure how long he's going to be out, as well as Hollywood Brown had a football injury but didn't happen during training camp. I believe he was working out outside of the facilities and he's got a hamstring issue. So TBD on Hollywood Brown as well as Max Williams. And another cool thing to mention here, and we talked about it before on this channel before, but Cliff Kingsbury has confirmed and has stated multiple times that Rondale Moore is going to get a good majority of looks his way. So it seems like he's going to be taking that Christian Kirk role, most likely in the slot. And I'm just excited to see what his progression is going to look like for the Arizona Cardinals. And we also do have Antoine Wesley, who made a freakish catch in training camp as well. And also, if you didn't see this really cool catch from DeAndre Hopkins, here you go. DeAndre Hopkins just doing DeAndre Hopkins things, no big deal, just a backhanded catch from Kyler Murray, just a thing of beauty here. But let's jump right into it here when I'm talking about a perfect storm for Trey McBride to really kind of step in. Now, when Trey McBride ended up getting drafted to the Arizona Cardinals, I was a little confused. I'm not gonna lie to you, because we got Zach Ertz and we got Max Williams. But being that Max Williams as of right now is not a go. Now, granted, we have a lot of time before the regular season starts, so he might be able to go for the Arizona Cardinals by the time our first regular season game starts. But if Trey McBride can really kind of show out in training camp, he might have a fair chance to kind of get out there and make something happen. Now, to me, the way I thought about Trey McBride is he's going to be our number 3 tight end, unless somebody gets hurt. But right now, what it seems to me is that Trey McBride has all the eyes on him right now. He's a second-round pick, and if he really shines out in training camp, he can very well make himself in that second spot, because let's be honest here, right? I really do think that Zach Ertz is going to be that number 1, tight end for the Arizona Cardinals. He's that playmaker, not really used for blocking, but he can definitely be that guy for us. But Max Williams was that blocking type of tight end. So what I've heard about, Trey McBride is that he's kind of the best of both worlds. Like, he can actually block, but he also can be a playmaker, maybe do something where you can kind of bootleg, kind of trick play where you can get a tight end out, have him catch the ball, get 5, 6, 7, 8 yards, something along those lines. He's a vertical threat. If you take a look at his stats from Colorado State, it's nothing flashy, nothing crazy when it comes down to these stats in terms of like touchdowns. He only had 1 touchdown for his senior year, but his yards is what really kind of gets me excited. Over 1,100 yards catching the ball, and I think he averaged like 12.5 yards a catch. Like, that's absolutely insane. Like, more production, another weapon for Kyler Murray to go ahead and throw the ball up the middle. Now, I think one of the biggest things for Kyler Murray, at least his knock on him towards the later part of the season, is that he can't see in the middle of the field. But man, give him some big targets like Zach Ertz and Trey McBride, and I do think that, you know, things can change. But this is kind of a perfect storm for, you know, Trey McBride to get that opportunity, right? It's the next man up mentality. As of right now, if you take a look at our depth chart, we really only have Zach Ertz, Max Williams, and Trey McBride. So if Max Williams is really seen more as that blocking tight end, and if Trey McBride can do the same thing, but it can also be a playmaker on the field, man, I think sky's the limit for this young man. Now, he's going to come out, me personally, I don't think he's going to have such a big impact towards the beginning of the season. Now, I'm hoping, and I hate to see people go down with injuries, but let's be honest, ladies and gentlemen, it happens. Now, I think, you know, obviously Max Williams hasn't had the best luck in staying healthy, so we got Trey McBride to be that playmaker slash blocker for the Arizona Cardinals if need be. So this is actually really exciting news, right? Now, can he be that next star that we all would want him to be? Now, looking at the history for the Arizona Cardinals, we never really had a star tight end. Now, obviously, Zach Ertz, we traded him, but I meant like drafting a star tight end, at least in the most recent years here. So pretty exciting for a young player like Trey McBride to come in from the draft and have a veteran like Zach Ertz to kind of follow through. Maybe Zach Ertz can, you know, take him under his wing. And I do feel like Zach Ertz is that type of person, like where it's not really about him, but the entirety of the team, whatever you can do to help out a young man, I think he will be able to do it. Now, there's also some learning to be done from Max Williams. So really good duo when it comes down to the core that we have for the tight end group. I'm actually very excited to see how this is going to shake out for the Arizona Cardinals, right? We have a lot of storylines still happening within training camp, ladies and gentlemen. I am very excited about what Trey McBride can do for the Arizona Cardinals going into the 2022 season. That's all I have for this video, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know how you guys are feeling about probably the progression of Trey McBride or what he can become for the Arizona Cardinals. Put everything in the comments below. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so very much for watching, and I'm out.